Ain't no love in these streets, but we out here wiggling and diggling.
You ain't trying to help out the community, you're a distraction, and you need to get the kicked out.
What's going on, guys? It's a beautiful day out here in Lomita. I'm in the projects over here right next to the Port of Los Angeles.
This LA County, you know what I'm saying? City of Lomita, Harbor Hills projects, you know what I'm saying? I call these the go-getter monumental projects. Everybody originated from other areas. Me and my family, we came from the West Adams district originally. We migrated up here, got a lot of homies up here from Compton. And then, you know, it's other people up here that, you know, is from other areas and, you know, grew up here as well.
It's over 300 families up here. Each door right here you see is a unit. So you got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6, 7 units right here. Maybe hold 2 to 5 family members or so. I want to say 1939, 1940, just from some research I was doing, you know, just out of curiosity. That's when they first built these during the Depression, you know, to help people going through like hardships and stuff like that. They built affordable low-income housing. We just here chilling, man, walking around the community. Who's that, Miss Jones? Oh, I thought I heard something. What's up? You in that window, I didn't see what was going on. I said, man, somebody called my name, I heard my tripping. What you in there doing? So,
Miss Jones.
Miss Jones probably got the, you got the smothered pork chops cracking, cabbage.
Now I see you.
What y'all doing, man? What y'all playing? Football? Better catch it. Ooh. And it's something we used to do when we was young, man, play football and stuff.
Every sport there is, we played together.
Boys
and girls.
You for sure gonna be healthy up over here.
Sure, yeah.
Boys and
you
girls.
gonna have the whole world.
There wasn't no obese kids in the project.
Right.
It was all in the street.
And you know another thing we always bragged about? Our grades.
I don't care who you are. You the dumb one, you're gonna be known as the dumb one. Get your shit up.
Sure.
You feel me? No holds barred, no cap.
Like, you got a D in that class? That's an easy class.
Yeah, that teacher right there, cool. All you gotta do is this, all you gotta do is that.
Yeah.
So, you know, of course the parents got on our line about the shit, but, you know, us being around each other, motivation, you feel me? So that's why we still come together now. And it's been, how many years later? I moved here in 1992.
What grade were you in? Like?
I was in the last year of junior high.
Last year? Okay.
Yeah. That's before they switched over, you feel me? I graduated junior high in Long Beach from the 9th to the 8th, come out here, 9th grade still junior high. So I graduated from the 9th grade to go to high school.
Right.
When they switched it over. So I was never a scrub, graduated junior high twice. Yeah, Harbor Hill life.
Hound and all the good
Fox and the Hound.
I didn't know what Fox and the Hound was.
Me either. We grew up in the city. You know, LA, Watts, Compton, you feel me? We grew up out there. So we come up here, Fox and the Hound, what is Fox and the Hound? Like, oh, it's like a game of freeze tag, but on teams. What up, G?
Yeah. How do we play Fox and the Hound?
You pick a base. So if this is the base right here, you be like, okay, y'all go ahead and go out first. Then you count to like, I think a minute or something like that. And then they go out, and then we come hunting.
Right.
Everybody come looking for everybody. And when you catch somebody, you gotta say 1, 2, 3, Fox and the Hound.
Okay.
And then you gotta walk them all the way back to the base.
To the base, right.
But people can come and like save and rescue you.
So basically, you can have
forgot all of it.
I know a little line of people holding hands, right?
Yeah.
It be 5 of us holding hands. So you tag one person, you free the chain. Everybody free.
Yeah, I forgot about
everybody
that shit
free.
too.
So everybody get the running, and as people say, "Oh, you cheating?" No, you took his hand and go in the house.
But this was a location behind these bars. These bars wasn't here.
Yeah, find a spot, bro.
So we were able to hide behind the dirt because the grass was always super high, because it was always moist. It was never dry like this. Come to think about it. And so we used to hide on the other side of this big bush, and that was considered cheating. You were cheating because ain't nobody was going in there. My family came from the Pueblos, so that was another thing, like coming out here and seeing like everybody from a different place, and you couldn't do nothing but respect. Because my family, from my grandmother on, we from the Pueblos. So from one projects to another projects. The difference between this project is that everybody got along from different areas. Like, we have friends from Hoover, from 20s, like OG people, and PJ Watts. Even now we get together and then like the outsiders like, hey, who is that? He's like, hey, this family. Like, you can't say nothing. Like, we in there, we tight, we family. We know that we're from different areas and we still respect each other. You know, that's the good thing about it, is that we all knew that it was a bigger picture. Like back in the days, we had to fight Hispanics. Like, it was a real black and brown, you know, issue going on up here. But now, like, them same people, I know that they're Facebook friends. You know, it was just a time that we had to go through, but we're friends now. And we can sit down and talk about it now, like, you know, what we went through when we were little. So, but it was bad. I done seen my friend's jaw get broken at a young age. We were like in high school when we were having a war, like a straight up war with the Hispanics up here. That was the only thing. But at the same time, like, Browns had to stick together, and, you know, the so-called blacks, they had to stick together. So then we, at the age of like 7th, 8th grade, we already learning how to, you know, protect each other, build brotherhood, sisterhood. It was a church up the street. They did everything for us. I think that's what really changed our life. So this church, I don't know if it's called Rolling Hills Chapel Church or whatever, but they came down, and shout out to Miss Sykes. I don't want to leave you out, and Gladys with the Boys and Girls Clubs too, but the church took us camping. We went to Alpine, Blue Jay Mountain, Alpine, Joshua Tree. We slept outside. One time we slept outside, it was raining. We climbed mountains. We went inside caves. Another support group we had was 4-H Club. They took us places. They took us to like fancy hotels where we learned leadership, just being around other groups of people. Where else? Miss Sykes, she did the Boys and Girls Club. The Boys and Girls Club gave me a scholarship to go to college. So I don't know what kind of programs they have over here now, but if this word can get out, and I would love to help. But yeah, we had Boys and Girls Club, we had 4-H, they were giving out scholarships back then. Yeah, we had something to live for. We had something to say, like, hey, even parents, like if they seen you, they'll tell you, like, you know, hey, you know, I just met a mom. She's like, I remember you said something to me when I was younger. And she was like, yeah, I told you don't let nobody judge you. Don't let nobody stop you from your dreams. So we had a lot of that going on too.
This is the 200 lot. This is where like the new generation kind of hang out at. Back in the day, we was hanging more in the 500 lot, the top half, or the 300 lot. But this is the 200 lot, the square. We lost a good friend over here. I'm not gonna get deep into the details, man, because that's, you know, it's a unfortunate situation in respect to the family. So rest in peace to him. And I also want to say rest in peace to Big Zeus, man. This was Big Zeus parking lot. One of the older male figures around here. He did a lot of barbecuing. Whenever we have a cookout or something going on, we'll bring Big Zeus the ribs, the chicken and all that. He'll hook it up for us, man. No charge, none of that. He showed love, man. Rest in peace to Big Zeus, man. Rest in peace to Playboy. But yeah, it's the 2 lot, man. We're gonna take y'all around.
Ain't no love in these streets, man, because it's real facts, you feel me? They say they love you, but they don't, you feel me? I grew up over there in the 700 lot with my partners, you feel me? But like you said, we're gonna go lot to lot, you feel me? Give you the history of where we grew up at, you feel me?
This used to be predominantly all just straight dirt. Even the windows, they were so thin you could throw like a little baby rock in the windows of bus. But nowadays they got the thicker windows. They got actual playgrounds now. Like that's all new in the 2000s. In the 90s it was like just, you know, flat dirt, 100 million gopher holes, low quad trees, you know, stuff like that. Even the paint on the spot on the house is like better, and it's still bullshit, but it's better. It used to be different paint. The insides of the houses, they like more modern, you know what I'm saying? They used to be real, like super bad. You can still hear a lot of shit, but you can hear like your neighbor doing every and anything, if you know what I'm talking about. So they constantly building it up, you know what I'm saying? It's still a project, it's still bricks, so you know what I'm saying? The county of Los Angeles still, you know, I guess they need more funding, whatever the fuck the case may be. But you know, little stuff they doing, and you know, the youth programs, they come and go. You know, I'm trying to get involved with it, try to help do my, you know, 2 cents. Me and Nike. You know, if anybody out there want to help us, you know, hit us up. My Instagram is kd.spencer. And you know, we always doing something positive, trying to help the community. We do a lot of stuff out of our own pocket. We not rich, we just regular individuals, entrepreneurs, trying to do the best we could and trying to help the younger, generation stay out of trouble, and just play our part. So if anybody out there want to donate money or just mentor us, each one teach one. We all teach each other and build up a better foundation. We lived up here when we was younger, and we try to come back and do positive shit and just make shit better. You know what I'm saying? For those coming up, that's what it's all about. You ain't trying to help out the community. You're a distraction, and you need to get the fuck kicked out.
We ain't trying to fit in with nobody. We ain't trying to be grimy.
We run our own program.
We gonna do it our thing. We gonna raise our kids, our family. That's what it's all about. We don't give a fuck about all that shit you niggas trying to catch up to and be hard and all that gangster shit. And you know what I'm saying? If you really in it and you doing your thing, then it's on. But don't try to, press no line and you up here trying to trip and all that. Go wherever you from. You go over there and do that. If it's necessary, we gonna do what we gotta do. But we not gonna promote all that. Come on, man. We on some. It's solid black.
So this is the project where everybody came from LA and showed respect from where you was from. So this is how we grew up, and this is how it's manifests.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because we understood that our parents had to be here. And so we understood that we had to get along. So we got along. Like I said, I'm from the Pueblos. You know what I'm saying? I met his auntie. She was from 20s. She recognized real from when I was a little girl.
Right.
She looked at my hands and she was like, "Oh, you know how to fight."
Yeah, Tyra won't know. I remember
she was like, "You know how to fight." You know what I'm saying?
She still got the red rag on.
You know what I'm saying?
Brighter though back then.
But
she mother now. She doing her shit.
And I see the respect. We still got respect for each other.
Yeah.
Like, these my brothers. Like, if they call me,
bullshit ain't nothing.
They know they called me. Some of them done called me before, and I was there. You know what I'm saying?
That mama had come off fast.
For real, like my son, they took care of my son, and now I'm like, here, my son, 20 years old, y'all here. Here, I know that I got brothers that I can be like, here, guide my son now. He 20 years old, and he ready to get out there in the world, and I know that I got some brothers that I can depend on that's gonna lead him right.
King Escobar, Rob Nasty. I've been up here since like 99, 2000. One of the original go-getters, you know what I'm saying? We basically trying to be the big homies that we never had, you know what I'm saying? Like, instead of like teaching niggas how to rob, steal, and sell dope and bust on niggas, we teaching them how to have their own successful business, you know what I'm saying? We're trying to mentor them in the right path, but at the end of the day, it's still a project, so we still have that other element, you know what I'm saying? But we're trying to really do something different here.
This is actually a Hispanic neighborhood right here. This is Harbor Lomita. They call it HL. One of their soldiers died right here. On the side of us right here. So this is now the 300 lot. We're gonna keep on pushing, keep on walking to all the lots, tell all the history, all the stories. We're not gonna be biased or racist, none of it. We're gonna tell it how it is. You know what I'm saying? So that's the story we on right now. So we're gonna keep it moving. So yeah, this Sneaky right here, rest in peace of Sneaky. This was my actual school. It's not a school no more, it's called Central High.
This used to be the preschool. I went here.
Right here.
Me and Nook Dog and DuLo. We went
this
here.
Is Sandbox right here.
Yep.
This was the preschool.
Oh God, we went here.
A
few of the homies went here.
There was a lot of tension going on back in the day between the Hispanics and the blacks. There was a lot of shit going on. Much respect to the Hispanics and all that, but I'm telling the story. This is what happened. It was a lot of tension between the Hispanics and blacks. They came up here and said that the students, it was like a terror, it was too much of a risk. So they shut the whole school down. Like, we had a couple more months to actually graduate. They shut the whole school down. They had us try to get in the gang foul and all that. It's the 500 lot. This is where we used to hang out at, you know what I'm saying? This was our actual wall right here. They tore it down because we was hanging out too much. Come home from school, everybody hanging out, we doing our thing. You know, this was the lot right here, 500 lot, whole lot went down. We ain't gonna go into all the details, incriminate nobody. Rest in peace of Raven, man, she lost her life right here. You can actually look it up, it's all online and all that, man. Just put Lomita Projects, Raven Campbell, man. She lost her life, she was in the war for about 6 years. They found her 2015.
My homeboy Bougie used to stay right here, my homeboy Puda. My Mexican partner right there named Max. And right behind is Oscar. So we used to all play throw up tackle right here. That was a game. Get the football, you run, you get tackled, you got to throw the ball back, next person run. We used to get active. Sometimes it used to break out in fights. We also used to play baseball right here. This was like our sports area. And then once we got old enough, it was a baseball field across the street called Navy Field. I was one of the best players. Me, my cousin Montel, And my homeboy G Nasty, he locked up right now, free G Nasty. We was real good, and it was like $75 to play each season. But our parents didn't have no money, but we were so good that they would waive our fee and let us play. And me, G Nasty, Montel, we made the All-Stars every year we played. We was that good. Took it to high school, but it didn't work out. Now we working, man, and you know, that's what it is now. We used to play a game called Ding Dong Ditch. That's when you knock on people's doors and you just get the break, you run.
We used to do a Fox and the Hound, shit, high go seek, high go get it. Shit, what else? Just tag, freeze tag, you know, cops and robbers. Most of us, we even played baseball right there. Lomita Little League. Some of us, we just didn't take our talents to the next level, but it's there. Hopefully the kids get it. So yeah, I mean, we got the gym right here, basketball gym. That's amazing. We had a little program, West Coast Elite, youth basketball games with other little housing authorities. That used to be cool. I think that kept a lot of people out of trouble. It's not the like worst projects, depending on how you utilize it. Still Los Angeles County. You know, it's a lot of people coming from different backgrounds, different neighborhoods over here. So we a big old family. Like, it's a lot of us. You got usually projects with like one hood, one neighborhood, but like, these projects is mixed. Like, you're relative blood, Crips, Hoover, whatever. We got the Spanish, fuck with us, we fuck with you. Don't, I mean, it's a different situation. But yeah, everybody pretty much their own person. That's why everybody come from wherever they come from. And they could say that. Just gotta, you know, keep it real. Edward, little Eddie, childhood best friend, snuck out the house with his bike that he got for Christmas or whatever. He went up the hill towards that way to the liquor store. On the way back, everybody else walking, we all walking, whatever. Shoot, we passed the island, crashed the island. Car came by, whatever. You know, unfortunately he was hit. I wish we could have turned back, but shit, he went on. And on his bike that his daddy gave him. But yeah, you know, we still live it up. I'm doing a little internship right now too. Working with as a facilitator, working with a recovery group. It's called SAR. You can shout them out too. So it's for a lot of people that was in like trauma or, you know, they had a bad background, getting in trouble a lot, gang, like intervention type of stuff. And we help the youth. Oh yeah, I like to do this shit like as much as I can. Excuse my language, like my brother, my cousins, all my family, like they doing this nonprofit stuff. So that's what I'm about too. Getting more curriculum, learning from the people that, you know, they got the knowledge or they been through it. And I'm trying to find my way to do it too. Right now, it's working. Just gotta, you know, gotta keep applying pressure.
Famous Bigg Skar on the mic. Ain't no love in these streets, but we out here wiggling and diggling. You feel me? Get to the money. Get to the money. Respect your family.
Love your kids, be there, be supportive, listen. That's the most important thing. Listen to your kids, deserve.
Yeah, man, that's Butch right there. He been through a lot in his life, man, a lot of hard times and struggles, man, and he made it out of a powerful situation, man. I want to give him a big shout out, man. Shout out to Butch, man. You raised your kids, you did your thing. His daughter just graduated, man. Salute to you, man. We need a lot of more black fathers out there, man. Y'all keep on doing y'all thing, man. Salute. Raise them kids right. We like to do stuff for the kids as well, man, because we can see ourselves in them. So we do things like the O2G Children Takeover. It involves poetry. It involves art, arcade bus, free food, all kind of stuff. Big old event, man. Nice event we put together. We come together and do that, man. And the Black Business Expo is even bigger as far as the adults. You got people from all over LA, everywhere from out of town, come over 1,000 people. All kind of celebrities and all that, man. My boy Hustleman, you can look him up. I am Black Friday. But we got a lot of people who do things for the kids around here, man. That's what we do, man. Most definitely. Check us out online. All right, we finna go get something to eat, man, because I'm hungry. My mouth dry. I need some drink and all that, man. We've been walking around all day up these hills. We gonna hit right here to El Tarasco and get our grub on. and we're gonna have it our way.
All right, guys, I'm wrapping up. Big shout out to everybody who was in the video.
Solid Black O2G, we hanging out. You know, putting on for the youth, the community, and all the good shit. And there it is. Hood Vlogs, man. Tune in. Check it out.